you have an interesting birthday. Your birthday is November 3rd. Now, this year, obviously, November 3rd is going to be a fraught day for a lot of people. Regardless of your political orientation, it's going to be a tense day filled with maybe anger, anxiety, and it's your birthday. You know, what are you going to do this November 3rd? Are you still going to try and have a conventional birthday?
No, there's no way anyone's going to be at my party not looking at the TV going, see, this is what's wrong with our country. This is it. And I'm like, hey, happy birthday. No, that's not going to happen. I'm thinking about getting a cabin in the woods and taking my girls out there so that when LA is done burning, we can come in and claim our dogs.
You know, LA can burn and it doesn't have to be political. It could just be someone dropped a cigarette like 60 miles from here, you know? So, don't worry. I mean, but I have sympathy for you that your birthday is on November 3rd. I'm curious, do you have a memory of a birthday in your life that was a life changer, like a day that just stands out to you as that was the birthday that was really important to me?
Yeah. It's not a good one, but yeah, my 26th birthday. I had just moved to New York. I was saying I was getting into stand-up. I really wasn't doing anything. I was just partying. And November 2nd, we got really lit because you party up till midnight on your birthday. You know, that's how I used to do it.
You say one does that. I don't do that, but that's what you do. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And so I woke up really hungover to my phone ringing, and it was my dad. And I was on the couch. Like I didn't even make it to my loft bed in New York. I'm on the couch and I go, you know what? I'm just going to answer the phone and let him say happy birthday to me real quick. And then I'm going to go back to bed. I'm hungover. So I just grabbed the phone like, hey, what's up? And he just goes, you are a human piece of garbage. And I go, what? He goes, I just perjured myself. I was in court and the judge said, hey, Al, how's your son doing? And I said, great. I lied because I couldn't say, Your Honor, my son is no humility. He's a garbage. He says he's going to do something and he doesn't do it. And I go, Dad, it's my birthday. And he goes, I know what day it is. And
he called you human garbage on your birthday.
And he broke me down so bad. You have no humility. I messed you up. You're just going to be a party boy. You're the number one party animal. Keep partying, party boy. I'll pay for it. You don't have to do anything. You'll never achieve anything in life. You say you want to be a comic. You won't be a comic. And then I was like, hey, how do I fix this? He goes, you can't fix it. You can't. You don't have the capability. I messed up as a man, as a father. I messed you up. So just don't worry about it. Go party your balls off tonight. I was like, hold on. I said, I need to fix this. And he goes, if you want to fix this, you go to that comedy club that you've been hanging out at and drinking beers, and you tell them you'll do anything. You'll mop up. I go, Dad, that's not how it works. He goes, no, that's not how it works for you because you've been given everything in your life. But he goes, let me tell you something. Some young black kid in Harlem is doing that today, and he will succeed because he has what it takes to get to the next level. You don't have it. I go, okay, I'll do it. So I go that night at the club. I remember telling my dad, I can't do tonight. I have a party. And he goes, you don't deserve a party. What are you partying for? And so I went. I didn't go out that night. I went to the comedy club. I talked to the guy, Louis Schaefer. I said, hey, I want to be a comic. I'll do anything. And he told me to move back to Florida. And I was like, okay, that's not an option, whatever. So I go back. I call my dad the next morning. He said, how did it go? I said, he told me to move back to Florida. He goes, perfect. He goes, you go to that club again tonight. Pretend you never had that conversation and start from zero. Say, hey, my name's Bert Kreischer. I'd like to be a comedian. And when he shoots you down again, you show up the next night. You show up persistent and humble. And that is how you lead your life. And I went, okay. It sounded crazy to me. And I did it the next night. And Louis Schaefer goes, I thought I told you to move back to Florida. And I said, listen, yesterday was my birthday. My dad called me a human piece of garbage, told me I wasn't worth anything. I'm going to be doing this until my dad says I have to stop. So I'm going to be here every single night. And he goes, listen, if you want to work the door, you can work the door. If you bring in 25 people, I'll put you on at the end of the night. And I was like, for real? And he was like, yeah. I called my dad. I was so excited. I go, it worked. He goes, of course it worked. He goes, you approach stuff with humility. And I'm telling you, Conan, 6 months later, Will Smith discovered me. I started doing television. And if it wasn't for that 26th birthday break off my dad gave me, it hurt so bad. Yep. I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
You know, I feel like I've done a pretty good job in my career. My dad calls me every birthday and says, you're a human piece of garbage. And then I'm like, what? And he goes like, wait, oh, I'm sorry. And he's like, I thought I was talking to one of your brothers.